where did you guys start to feel that game slipping out of control?
For me, it was not slipping. It was more complacency. Being 2-0 up, people talk about the most dangerous lead in soccer. But it was more on our end rather than San Jose stepping up. The game felt too easy at times, and I think that's when we let our guard down. And look, San Jose is obviously going to push forward, but I think late in the first half, Albert said it best in the locker room. We played a good 40 minutes. The last 5 minutes of the first half, I felt that we let our guard down, and teams will get on top of you with nothing to lose at 2-0.
Thanks. We'll go next to Felipe.
Thank you. La pregunta es para cualquiera de los dos. Me gustaría saber cuál es su sentimiento después de haber perdido contra dos de los equipos más, digamos, más débiles en la liga, previo al partido más importante en la historia de los Seattle Sounders.
Bueno, yo creo que desde la perspectiva, como tú lo dices, yo creo que en la MLS no hay equipos fáciles porque todos los equipos se preparan para poder actuar, hacer su trabajo, como también nos preparamos nosotros. Así que yo creo que, Inter Miami la semana pasada, ahora San José, son equipos que tienen buenos jugadores, equipos que son peligrosos más que todo en casa. Así que yo creo que hoy día nos enfrentamos a un gran rival. Ellos supieron aprovechar el momento. Y yo creo que nosotros también somos muy profesionales para poder aprender de las cosas que nos suceden. Hoy realmente aprendimos. Tenemos que saber manejar mucho mejor los tiempos del partido. Y la verdad que pienso que mejor que pase ahora a que no pase en los siguientes partidos que vienen.
Augusto, go ahead when you're ready.
Yep. So the question was from Felipe. What is the feeling that you have after losing the last two games with the teams that are not performing really well on MLS and teams that were in the paper were easy, and especially ahead of this such an important game, such an important game on CONCACAF finals? The answer from Javi was, so there's no easy team really on the MLS. All the teams prepare really well, and all the teams are dangerous at home. So they all prepare the same way that we prepare to be dangerous as well. So there's not really easy team on the MLS. They took advantage of the moments and the opportunities that they have, and we need to learn from this. We need to learn from this quick, so we can react good under these situations. And if there is something that we can take advantage of, is that it is better that it's happening now and it's not happening later when it's more difficult to react.
Thanks, Augusto. Masvidal, go ahead.
Yeah, thanks. Hey, Cristian, this is kind of going to Javier's answer. I'll ask it this way. How much do you stay in this game knowing that you've got another game in 4 days? Is it more of a tactical, or do you look at it from a mental perspective and regroup and get ready for a big game on Wednesday?
Yeah, you have to forget about the result. Remember the good moments that we had in this game, but going into this game, our locker room wasn't thinking about the final. We came into this game understanding that they were going to have the new coach lift that it naturally gives when you get an interim coach. Understanding that it was going to be a difficult game. And look, when we're up 2-0 or 3-1, just mental lapse, really uncharacteristic of us to let this game slip. But again, we have to learn from these moments, keep it positive, because going into Wednesday, it's not going to be easy, and these moments in the final will put you down bad. So our team will learn from this and be ready for a tough game on Wednesday.
All right, guys, a reminder, if you have a question, please use the hand raise function in Zoom. We'll go next to Jada Evans. Go ahead, Jada.
Thanks. Thanks for taking the time, y'all. Cristian, there was the substitution with Yamar going on, excuse me, subbing on, and then the goals happened. Was there anything, is that kind of just coincidence, or could anything be attributed to the change in defense back there?
No, not at all. I mean, it was just coincidence. Look, errant cross happened, something that doesn't happen in Steph very often. And then again, another mental lapse on our restart after the goal. I thought Yamar did well. Won some balls to lead counterattacks, and it's just really good to see him out there again and regain a little bit of fitness.
All right, looks like we got one more. So Jeremiah, why don't you close us out?
Yeah, if you could just sort of in general tell us how problematic it is to go from a result like this into such a big game on Wednesday, or maybe it's not problem. Like, how does this, I guess, affect your mindset going into Wednesday?
I mean, for me, it's about being more in tune with the game, and this is almost like a wake-up call. I mean, like Javi said, it's better that it happened today. You learn from these moments. You learn again, this was uncharacteristic of us to get scored on before minute 45, before halftime, and then an errant cross that Steph usually deals with, and then off a kickoff goal 1 minute later. Like that stuff doesn't happen. So just being more in tune, focused, because altitude against a tough rival for the final, that's what's going to take to get a good result down in Mexico. So if anything, learn from this, take it as a positive, as much as you can, obviously, and move on and focus on the final already. This is past us at this point, and the important thing is to have all these young guys gain the experience, because it's not going to be easy on Wednesday.